All right. So you can do.
Prepare for workout for 30 seconds.
Our first exercise is burpees. You can do those elevated on a higher surface. Get down, step back, step in, and up. Or you can go to the floor. This first round, I want everybody to do low impact. So down, step to your plank, come in, and up. And then as we go into the second, third, fourth round, we can add a little bit more energy to it. Okay.
Next is exercise. Exercise for 40 seconds.
Step down, look out, step in, and up. Abs tight, bend those knees to get to the ground. Don't just bend the waist. Get the hips low before you come back up. Down, out, and up, down, out, and up. Keep going.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
All right. So for our rest, our recovery, we're going to do this elbows to knees, nice and easy. If you want to do something a little less, you just pull those knees in nice and gently, depending on where you are. Now if you want to go second round, let's do jumping with the burpee if you want.
For 40 seconds.
You can add that in. So down, out, and up. Still make a nice plank at the bottom.
If you're doing the step out burpee, which is great, just make sure you're dropping your hips at the extension so that you're nice and flat. There you go, forward, just like that. Great. I see. I got you. You do what's comfortable then. You go around the break now. On the break.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
You want to add the push-up at the bottom? Go for it. That's optional.
You can keep doing the step outs if you want.
Oop.
There you go, Joanne. Now I see you.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
All right, elbows to knees. One more set.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
What a great way to start your day, your Friday with burpees. Woohoo! Nice.
Switch to next exercise for 45 seconds.
You guys can keep those knees going. We're going to grab a medium weight for some wood choppers. We're going to take our hands to one side of the hips, lift it up, twist the hips, turn that bottom or that back leg, and then come back down. Twist, and up. All on one side. Next up, we'll do the other side. And in between, we're gonna do some high knees. Get this out of the way. Whew. Start with the right leg hip.
Repeats exercise.
Twist
Exercise
the
for
lip.
40 seconds.
Halfway squat in the center, not doing a full squat. Those are coming up. Keep that
Don't
core
forget the little
tight.
squat. Give the little squat as you come down. There we go. Looking good.
All right.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
I got high knees, so hands at waist level. Try to get those knees up to those hands. Low impact,
Low impact, yep.
high marches.
Get those knees up.
Other side for those wood choppers.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Left hip over the right shoulder.
Welcome back, Joanne.
Good. Remember, if those activities in between are too much, take them down low impact or just walk in place for active recovery. Woo!
Take rest
Ladies,
for 20 seconds.
you get them up. Can you hit those hands? These are one of my least favorite cardio exercises. Okay,
Exercise for
back
40
to that right
seconds.
hip. Up to the left side. Reach. Nice controlled move.
When you're coming down, you're not bending forward. You're really doing a squat. Keep your chest up high. There we go. Terry's giving you a good side view of what it looks like.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
All right, get those knees up.
Joanne, I'm sorry you're having a hard time. High knees right now. If you can hear us, it's high knees.
You march or you're walking. Last set.
Exercise for
Back to that
40
left hip.
seconds.
Rotate. Rotate the shoulders here. Hips and shoulders here. Keep that core tight, particularly on that rotation upward.
Oh, you're looking good now. You got it.
All right. Don't need any weight to the next one.
Exercise for 45 seconds.
Keep walking around, moving. Our next one is a half squat to a squat jump. If you don't want to do the jump, you just come up to your toes. For the half squat, down, halfway up, down, jump. Down, halfway up, down, up. Low impact, down, halfway up, down, toes up. Or heels up, toe up into the toe. And now we're going to do butt kickers. Actually, no, we're gonna give the legs a rest. Let's do lat pull downs. Working that upper back for our active rest. Nice deep breath, getting that heart rate down a little so we can get right back up there.
Repeat exercise. Exercise for 40 seconds.
Squat, halfway, squat, all the way up. Squat, up, squat halfway, jump, squat halfway. Hips go back on it, squat. Don't come all the way up on that first pulse. Just a halfway, up, halfway, up. Burned out those quads on this one.
For sure.
All right, take those arms over the head.
Seconds.
And I really want you to think about squeezing the upper back. So squeeze those shoulder blades. Make some muscles. Shake those legs out. They're gonna have to go back into it. Ooh, we got a crowd today.
Exercise for 40
There we go.
seconds.
Got somebody leading too. Larry, I don't know if you see that.
I got it.
Squat down, halfway up, jump.
Morning, Lynn.
Woo! All set.
Morning, Lynn. Doing a squat, pulse, and then up.
Halfway up, all the way up, halfway up. Ooh.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
Press, press. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Really think about pulling those elbows back. Take your mind off your legs. Here they go again.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Down, halfway up, jump. Down, halfway up, jump. Keep those abs tight, really protect that low back. Woo! Feel that burn. Hands up.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
Rest. Create some resistance on the way down. Just like you're at the lat pull down machine. We got one more set of those jumps. Those squats. All right, let's do it. Get it done.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Halfway up, jump. Down, halfway up, jump. Do those calf raises if you're not jumping. Up.
All right, 20 seconds left. You got this, Pauline. Come on, I know you can. Jump all the way through. Here we go.
Oh, I almost fell forward. Get those weight in those heels.
You got 10 seconds left. Oh, you
Ah.
did it. There we go. Nice.
Holy guacamole. You guys get those arms
Switch
going.
to next exercise for 45 seconds.
Breathe. Our next one, we're going to be some medium weight dumbbells. We're going to be working shoulders, triceps, biceps. We're going to start a 90-degree bend in front of the head. We're going to lift the elbows over the head, tricep extension, and then come back down. So, actually right here. I'm not going any further than shoulders. Lift, extend, bring it back down, keeping that 90-degree bend in the elbows. And for this one, we're going to do our butt kickers. Stretch those legs out a little bit more. Whew. My heart rate's up today. shoulder level.
Repeat exercise. Exercise for
Elbows
40
up.
seconds.
Extend, bend 90 degrees, come forward. If you have bad shoulder problems and this doesn't work for you, you can do a bench over row, extend, keep the elbows bent on the row. Same kind of motion. That's if your overhead press doesn't work for you.
Yep.
This one takes training.
Yeah, Corey, that's the right weight right there.
Leg kickers.
20
You
seconds.
can lose the weights if you want to. You can do low impact version, alternating kicking that butt. Or do the chicken scratch. Chicken scratch. Bark, bark, bark. All right. Elbows
Terrie,
shoulder height.
Can you stand sideways again?
Seconds.
Elbows go up. Extend the arms. Elbows come down.
So the first move when your elbows are at, when your upper arms are at 90 degrees is just a shoulder bend back and then extend and then just shoulders back again. So your arms are staying at 90 degrees when your shoulders are moving.
Stop right there. Come back up. Work in the lats, work in the chest, work in the triceps, shoulders. Whew.
Yeah, those are looking good.
Seconds.
All right, butt kickers. All right, Irish step dancing. Irish step dancing. All right. Start with those elbows, shoulder level, 90-degree bends. Up, extend, bend, forward. Up, extend, bend, forward.
Joanne, try not to let your elbows flare out too much. Bring them in closer for me. Better.
Woo!
Take rest for 20 seconds.
Burn some calories today. Get a little sweat going while we're still building strength.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
That's tight. Woo!
Almost there. You got this.
Yeah. All right.
Switch to next exercise for 45 seconds.
All right, shake it out. Going down to the mat for some planks. You do these elevated. So if you want your hands up on elevated place, you can do that. We're gonna do glute squeezes. So if you're on the ground, you're on your forearms. Make sure your hands are pushing into the ground and don't just rest on your elbows. Put some weight distributed throughout the whole forearm. Nice plank. Get those hips down, pelvic tilt. Squeeze the glutes. Your low back starts to hurt. Come down to the ground and do alternating low kicks. Still working those glutes. A rest. Just the forearm. Bird dog. And that forearm there.
Repeat
Regular
exercise.
dog.
Exercise for
All
30
right.
seconds.
Get that plank going. Squeeze those glutes. First pull the abs in tight, then start lifting the legs. That pelvic tilt with your bum. Your cage and hip bones are moving toward each other whenever you're planking. You need to go to your knees. You can also do
Take rest for 20
good
seconds.
squeezes that way. Bird dogs. Nice and easy. Keep those abs tight.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
You need to hold the plank. Hold the plank. I'd rather see a good plank than a bad plank so that you can move your legs. Hold that plank if you need to. Very deliberate movements.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
Bird dog. All right.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Nice job, ladies. You're looking great. Keep it up. Ten seconds left. Hang in there.
Woo.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
Oh, my lats are feeling these. Remember, if you need a full rest, take it. Listen to your body. All right, you got this.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Keep it up. You're doing great. 10 seconds. 10 seconds left.
Woo.
Way to go.
Switch to next exercise for 45 seconds.
All right, grab your medium to heavy weights for chest press. We're gonna do close chest press in a hollow hold position. So remember, hollow hold, your body is shaped like a banana. So you're trying to get your legs off the ground and your chest off the ground, or your shoulders off the ground. You're alternating one arm at a time. If you have low back problems, don't do the banana. Bring those legs up at an angle. Keep the elbows off the ground and do the alternating arms still. So that's an easier variation. Another easier variation is the legs down lower if your neck starts to hurt. You can switch to that. Find one that works for you. Full version,
Repeat exercise.
shoulders up,
Exercise for
Legs
40
out.
seconds.
press, alternating, tuck that chin in. Make sure you're really pushing down on that belly button. You don't want the lower back to come up. If you feel it coming up, lift those legs up.
Full extension with the arms.
Try not to rest the elbows in between. Keep them off the ground.
Marie, lay your head back.
Whew. Oh, what a
Take rest for 20 seconds.
Hands behind the head. Elbows reach for the toes.
Exercise for 40
position.
seconds.
You can also put something underneath your neck if you're starting to feel neck issues. So if you want to keep the shoulders up, grab a pillow or a sweatshirt, towel, roll it up underneath your head. Feel like your back is pulling up off the floor. Bring those legs up a little bit. Whew.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
All right, elbows to knees. Legs up. Or take your rest. Stretch it out if you need to. Doing a lot of core work in this one.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Rest. Alternate. This one's killing my core. Mama.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
If you just want to do something with your legs, like your abs rest, you just kick those legs out. Now, this is a lot of core work. Figure out what works for your body. Don't hurt yourself.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Look, what's right here? Notice my legs keep going up higher each set.
You're doing great, ladies, doing great. Keep it up. Then full extension of those arms, full extension.
Keep breathing. Woo. Nice.
Switch to next exercise for 45 seconds.
All right, next one, either very low weights like 1 or 2, or no weights. We're going to be working the middle of the upper back. We're going to be lying on our belly with our hands like in a W shape. We're going to be lifting the elbows off the ground and bringing them back down. So you want your hand and your elbows to be in line as you lift. You're not going to be able to lift high if you don't have a whole lot of mobility in the shoulders like that. So your low back is flat, your legs are flat. You're going to bring the chest up off the floor slightly, keep your head down. And we're lifting and lowering. Just like that. And then we're going to do heel taps, open the legs and close the legs for our active rest.
Repeats exercise. Exercise for 40 seconds.
Shoulders up, lift the elbows, bring them down. And your elbows should be slightly below your shoulders. They're not in line with your shoulders, they're below your shoulders. So you can have some mobility to lift. Again, if you want to rest your forehead down, you can rest your forehead. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back.
If you're doing more than the superwoman move, you're trying to really get those arms to Squeeze the shoulder blades right in the middle of your back.
Yeah. So there should be no motion in your body. We're not coming up and down with our chest. We're staying mobilized with our chest and just lifting those elbows. And we're tapping our heels here. There's no place like home. Open those legs, in and out, in and out.
Oh, thank you, Allie.
All right.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Shoulders are off the ground. Now lift the elbows up to get in line with the shoulders.
Squeeze those shoulder blades. The arms drop, and then arms up. Arms drop, arms up.
And the whole time your glutes are tight and you're doing a pelvic tilt, pressing those hip bones into the ground so that your lower back is in a safe position. No crunching.
I think everybody's got it now.
All right, let that neck rest
For
down.
30 seconds.
Kick those legs. Open and close, open and close. Click those heels together. Whew.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Squeeze and down. Keep it nice and slow and controlled.
Three, you can let the arms drop even more when you come down and then up. There you go.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
Heel taps. Pull those abs in.
Not starting yet, Marie.
Last one.
There we go.
40 seconds.
Lift.
Focus on the arms, not the lower back superwoman move. Focus on the arm.
Woo. Nice job.
Switch to next exercise for 45 seconds.
All right, I think we're on our last one. If I counted right this today. We're gonna do side oblique crunches. So you can put your hand right on between your rib cage and your hip bones, and we're trying to crunch up, tighten these muscles right in here. You're lifting the leg, so you feel everything from the hips to the rib cage coming toward each other. Your body's in a nice straight line. You can bend your top elbow. If you're more comfortable, you can reach that arm out to the leg. Either way, I want you to really feel the contraction between the ribs and the hip bone. And then for our last active rest, we'll do some bicycles. Jam that core up. All right.
Next is exercise. Exercise for 40 seconds.
Trying to get that lower shoulder off the ground. It's not going to come up very high. And the leg shouldn't come up high either because you're pointing that toe forward. You're not turning the knee up and going like that. The heel goes to the ceiling. It's all a side bend. Try to let that neck rest. The head's resting on that lower arm.
Hope he has a lot of friends trying to help her out.
All right, roll it back.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
You're either doing lower body bicycles or full body bicycles if your neck is feeling up to it and your abs are feeling up to it.
Oh, look at everybody go. You guys are doing awesome.
Swing around to the other side.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Straight body. Crunch up and down. Up and down. Let that head rest on that bottom arm. Put your hand right on your waist so you can feel that contraction. Feeling good, feeling strong. All right, back to bicycles.
Rest for 20 seconds.
Get that back flat. You put your legs at whatever level your low back stays on the ground. You can come up in the air if you need to, or you can do it down low. All right, other side.
Exercise for 40 seconds.
Up and down. Up and down. If you're more comfortable with that bottom arm straight, you can do that. You can leave it on the ground. Again, whatever works for you. We're not working our neck here. We're trying to work our core. So support that head however you need to. Almost there. Bicycles.
Take rest for 20 seconds.
Last chance to get those bicycles in. Move so fast that Larry can't see your legs.
It's all a blur. Oh, great job.
All right, other side.
Set for 40 seconds.
Up and down. Nice.
Strength finish.
We did it! Hooray!
Nice work, everybody.
All right, let's roll over onto our backs. Put the feet mats distance apart and just drop one knee to the center, one knee to the side. And just rock back and forth a few times. Stretch out that low back, stretch out the hips. Bring it to the center and just drop the knees together, keeping the feet apart. That'll neutralize that low back. We're just going to hold this for like 10 seconds. Take some deep breaths. Focus on your exhale. And relax that body. Start with your head, go down to your shoulders, your fingers, your arms, abs, hips, knees, ankles, and toes. Let it relax. And bring those knees into the chest, hug them in. And a little more rocking side to side on that low back here. We're going to take the knees over to the right side of our body. Let them fall all the way to the ground. Stretch the left arm out to the side and look toward that left arm. Try to press the shoulders flat and try to get the knees together. They might not go together. But try to release into that. Let the low back stretch out. Feel the stretch in the hip. If you're comfortable with that, you can stretch your leg out to the side so the top leg is out straight. Remember to relax those shoulders too, and the neck. Bend those knees both together, bring them back to the center, rock side to side a couple times. And then we'll ease it down to the right side of the body. Oh, the left side of the body, sorry. Right arm stretches out. Try to flatten out the shoulders. Press that knee down. But make sure that you're not tightening the muscles. If you find you're tightening the muscles, ease off the stretch a little bit. You can bring those knees up a little higher. If you want to extend that top leg, straighten it out. As long as you stay relaxed. Bend that top knee, bring them both back to the center. A couple of knee circles. One direction. And then the other direction. We're just going to stretch those legs both out nice and long. Stretch the arms up over the chest. And then extend all the way over the head. Try to get those hands flat. Open the fingertips. Reach to the opposite side of the wall. And then reach one arm at a time. Stretch the right arm up over the head and the left arm. You can grab a hold of that wrist with the other arm to help the stretch. It's going to help you stretch out your lats. Signs of the upper back. One arm feels really tight. Hold it there and let it ease into the stretch. And we're just going to roll over onto our bellies. And from here, we did a lot of ab work, so we're going to do a little bit of a cobra stretch. So bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Bring that chest up. If you're able to stretch a little more, you can lift up onto the hands. I want you to keep that pelvic tilt though. I don't want you to sit and sag into the low back. You want to keep the pelvic tilt. Lift it up through the shoulders. And release it down. Let's stretch the quads on the right side. So bend that right leg in, grab a hold of that ankle, pull that heel towards your bum. You can lift the knee up off the ground slightly if you have that flexibility. And again, relax. Try not to tighten everything up. Try to relax everything and open up, lengthen that front of the thigh. And release that down. Let's go back into that cobra stretch. Find your level, pelvic tilt. Keep that low back, low bum tucked under. You want to come up all the way to the full cobra. Straighten those arms. We keep pushing the hips down. Lift up through the chest. Suck the belly button in. And bring it down. Let's switch to the left leg. Quadricep stretch. Bend that foot up. Grab a hold of the ankle, the toe, the knee, wherever you can reach. If you need to roll onto your side to grab your leg, you can roll onto your side. Bring your leg forward and then pull it back. And then roll back onto your belly. And release that leg down. Let's push up onto all fours. And do some cat-cows, loosening up that spine a little bit more. Nice big rounded back to the cat. Arch it down for the cow. Look up to the ceiling. And up take these movements wherever you want. You can do side to side movements, whatever feels good for your body. Nice neutral spine. Let's walk the hands out in front of us and press the forehead down to the floor. Keep the hips up in the air and stretch out those lats, stretch out those shoulders. So you're pushing the shoulders down toward the mat. If you have very flexible shoulders, you can try to bring your chin to the mat, bring your chest to the mat. Remember, you're relaxing here, not tensing up, so relax into it. And bring that chest and head up, walk those hands underneath the shoulders again. Open the knees wide, feet together in the back. Stretch back into a child's pose, let those hips rest on your heels. Again, stretching the arms out, drop the head down to the floor, forehead to the ground this time. Our hands up and walk over to the right side of the mat. Stretch over, put your left hand on top of your right. Drop your head down again. And we'll walk it over to the other side. Left side of the mat, right hand on top. Stretch it out. Up. If it's okay for your knees, you're going to stretch one leg out, keep sitting on the back heel, and do a hamstring stretch, leaning forward. If this hurts your knees or your hips to sit like this, come all the way up onto the top of the knee or on your shin to do the stretch. Whichever one feels best for your body. Reach that chest forward. Think of pressing the low back toward the thigh. So you're not just hunching over. Press that low back forward. And again, try to relax that muscle in the back of that thigh. If it's tensing up, ease off a bit, and then you might be able to rest a couple of breaths and go a little bit deeper. And roll over onto that hip that you were just stretching. Bring the other leg out in front. Let's do both legs together. You're going to feel a difference in that leg that you just stretched. Reach those arms forward. Reach for the toes and push that belly button down toward the thighs. Drop the chin down, stretch out the back of the neck. Deep breaths. Bring the body up. We're going to bring the other leg behind us now. So you're either sitting on it or coming up to your knee. We're doing, this is called the half split. So you can tell everybody you did a half split today. You can sit back on your heel or be up on your leg, whichever one's more comfortable for you. Up. Step right into a standing position. Use your hands to support you if you need to. And take a deep breath, lift up and over. We're going to reach over to the right side, put our hand on our hip or at the top of our thigh and stretch out that side body. We did a few oblique work, so we're going to stretch out between the rib cage and the hips. Take that hip out, lift that hand up to the corner of the room. Now we're going to slowly circle forward, so slight bend in the knees. Let that chest come forward. Do like a half a ragdoll here. Bring Bring it over to the other side, hand on the thigh, stretch it up, open up that chest and bring it back up to the top. And back to the center, slowly round it down. Feet are nice and wide, just do that ragdoll, shake your head, no. Yes, sway side to side. And then give yourself 3 deep breaths down here. Relax those shoulders. One more deep breath. And slowly round it up. Bring those shoulders up by your ears. Press them to the back. Bring them down. Long neck. And give yourselves a hand. Good job, ladies. Got a crowd today, huh?